guys, we're loaded, heading to the track today. It's a weird time we're living in, and with this coronavirus hype, everything is shutting down slowly, but we're gonna still make it to the track to get a test day in and see what we can figure out with the car, and then hopefully things don't go too crazy with this country, the whole world. But yeah, we're gonna go test. Renee's going with us. We're gonna go get Mark Chance, he's gonna go with us, and then we're gonna meet like 2 people up there. Very small group of people, but we'll be in cars practicing. And we have masks, 3M masks that we're gonna start wearing when necessary. Take all the precautions, right, Renee? And Renee's mane is like looking super good today. Check it out.
It's very frizzy, but
I like it. All right. Oh, we gotta defog the windshield and then leave. Talk to you guys soon. Whoa. There isn't a lot of people out, guys. Most shops are closed. It feels like it's like a Sunday on a holiday or something right now. Oh, we got Mark. Yeah, he still doesn't want to talk. Willow Springs. We made it, guys. Now, go unload the car, get it ready, get to do some drifting, get some footage for you guys. Exciting. Good evening, Renee. What do you have to say here?
hello there. Good afternoon. No, I was just saying, like, we were initially planning on being out here at Willow testing beginning of February, and it's just like inevitable, kind of just ends up that way. Anyone that works on a car probably knows how that goes. Like,
we would have liked to have been here a lot earlier, but there's so many other things going on, and then we're like juggling all of it, trying to keep everything going, and it's just, and then
waiting on power.
It rained all last week, or like not last week, all of this week, and a little bit of last week, so I just like didn't want to go, and I didn't have the other trailer. I only have the flatbed trailer, and I'm borrowing this truck. You guys will find out why very soon. Okay, we're getting up here now. Looks like John Schaefer's up there. Taka's probably up there.
Extra thankful to Willow today.
Rome's here. Yeah, everyone's here. All right, guys, gotta go.
Wow, Schaefer's car looks nice.
Yeah, we did that car too.
I like it. I like the gray tones.
Oh,
the
it's
cold
gonna
gray
be a
stuff.
fun day.
He wanted to do digital camo. I was like, you're doing that.
Kevin!
I like the Hawaiian though.
Rome!
Whoa, what's up?
I like the new wrap.
Thank you, thank you.
Looking good.
Thank you, thank you.
Trent! Drifting! Kevin! Is that okay?
He's calling
Okay.
me right now.
Alright guys, so we have a list of changes we made. New front sway bar setup where it's on the pillow block setup, how we talked about before in a previous video. If you didn't watch that video, it just kind of removed some material so there's less metal in there. Still has a Speedway bar, and I reduced the size of my bar, so now the bar is giving a lot less pressure. I don't know the difference between the other, like the ratio. I could tell you guys it's probably, I think, 30% less than last year. I'll figure it out and tell you at some point. Anyways, it's just less so that it's not gonna give as much in the front as it was, which was creating a lot of rear dig, and like, because it'll transfer cross weight when it's trying to compress one side of the car, it'll push down the other side, which will then push the opposite rear tire and give all kinds of grip, and it was driving me forward in drift sometimes when I wanted to just hold a line. It was too much forward bite, and it wouldn't matter if I changed toe, it was just the way the car was. So I tried to reduce that. We haven't tested at the track, we'll test that today. We also have a spool in the rear diff instead of a limited slip differential, so now it's basically a welded diff. That's going to change the way the car performs. Both of these things will just be something I need to adapt to, and then while we're out here, along with those changes from previous years, we're going to adjust camber on the front and put like a lot of negative camber in the front. So we're at like 1.5 degrees right now, negative. We're gonna then go to like max out the camber what I can fit without arms interfering with the coilover, and then try it again and see which we like more, and then we'll mess with disconnecting the sway bar as well and mess with that. And that's about it on what we're gonna do while we're out here, and then just see if the car has some hiccups because it's the first shakedown. So let's see how it goes, guys. We got some cameras set up and Renee will get some out of car footage with this guy, so let's go do it. Did one nitrous pass, one no nitrous pass. We're just gonna email the logs to our tuner just in case anything weird. We were on the dyno, all was good, but drifting's a little bit different than the dyno. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and if we get the thumbs up from Ian that at bend calibration, then we'll be like, okay, go play. So then we'll do that. This is steel, so much easier.
No, it changed a little, about 8, but...
So it's at 2.58. So the car reads a little weird because we're on a slant, but we know what it was at the shop, and then we did like a baseline camber, was negative 2.75, but this side, since we're on a slant, is +5, which is not at all what they were when it's flat in the shop. In the shop, it was 1.5 negative on both sides. So, what we're doing, yeah, that's our notes.
What is this?
Hey, we're making changes. So what we're gonna do, I've been getting a lot of like, I guess it would be constructive criticism and like forward pressure from Matt Field to make a change, because he really likes making changes to his alignment, which he should, because he's dialing in his car. And he's gotten pretty good at figuring all that stuff out. So then he keeps going, dude, you have to, you better. And I'm like, oh, I'll try it. And I like just legged it last year. But anyways, first time out this year, first set of tires, we just made sure the car is gonna run right, obviously, but like, and everything's okay. Now we have the second set of tires on, we haven't gone back out. We're going to add a crap load of camber in the front, which is something we never did. But Matt's telling me to get, you know, above 3 degrees. So we're gonna go for as much camber as we can get, like 4 degrees or something, so that when you're in drift, the tire's not leaning over and still having a lot of positive camber. You'd be more like neutral in drift and you'd have a nice flat tire patch. It should be more predictable, easier to drive, a lot of things. So we're doing that. That's happening right now, and the notes right here make it easier for us to just walk it in like 3 degrees from here. So then that would put us at 4.5, and this at 4.5 once we set it down on level ground. So we're gonna count the amount of, I gotta help Mark here real soon, but we're gonna count the amount of threads that we spin and match it from one side to the other, then slide the arm back through, tighten it down, test it. The cool thing is now we don't have to put the wheel back on, put the weight of the car. We'll have a close estimate or rough estimate. So that's gonna happen, then we go test drive it again. And by the way, Nitrous is amazing. I should have done it earlier. Talk to you guys later. We did it, right? Hi.
What are you up to?
Nothing. Just
Trouble.
Stealing info.
No.
Oh, 5.3 puts in work. Dude.
So it's 80 and a quarter.
How did it? I broke something.
Another quarter on each side, huh?
Probably from redlining.
It's like it didn't move at all from when we left. That's
Yeah. One more quarter.
Yeah, but how is it not changing?
Then here.
Was yours tightening or loosening? Every time you're going in?
Quarter again?
Yeah, I'm getting that. Okay guys, so it's roughly gonna be like 3.8 degrees of camber out of it. I don't think I can get to 4.5. So we got that, we towed it back in because it towed it out crazy, like an inch and something. So we got it towed back into where I like, which is a little bit tow out, like 1/4 inch, 3/16, 1/8 inch in there, in that range. We're gonna go back out, we added some fuel. We're gonna go back out and see what it does. Okay, I had never really driven nitrous. We added a larger nitrous jet, so it's 100 shot instead of we tried it with 75 shot, and we had it like just barely come on for Irwindale. We were just kind of sampling to see what it would do. And the Pro EFI is super good at controlling stages of nitrous. In my case, it's just a small drift setup with 1,000 horsepower. Some of these guys with Pro EFI that run like upwards of almost 2,000 horsepower have multiple stages, and you could do like 3 stages of nitrous with a Pro EFI. I think the 128 does 4 stages actually. So this ECU like does it perfectly, and we sent some logs back to Ian at Ben Calibration, and he's like, you're good to go if you want to use nitrous, do it. It's not activating that much at this track because you only have 4 spots where it's activating, where I dip out of throttle and get back in, but definitely noticeable. Super excited about that. But for now, we're working on the front end of the car more. So we did verify the nitrous is working good, logs are good, Pro EFI is happy, and then rear of the car feels good. Now we're working on the front of the car. So gonna go back out there, update you guys in a bit.
It's pretty standard, right, for practice day? Because like
Yeah.
Trent was kind of doing the same thing,
Everyone's
messing with
messing
alignment.
with everything because like you got back in the car. It's been a while since you've been with that car, and you made changes. The car feels like completely different, and not completely, but a lot different. So you gotta, figure everything back out. So that's what we're doing. This is Kyle. We worked on Kyle's car, and then we were like, hey, we're going up to the track. So he made it out here. Pretty cool.
It's a good time out here for sure.
He's getting to watch some of the other pro cars go, and then he's putting in some seat time with this one. And just like us, he's also doing alignment changes while we're out here, because it just makes for better experience if your car does what you want it to while you're out here.
It's not a good day of drifting unless you're working on your car.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's go talk to Jesse. You guys might remember this Corvette was at the shop, and the dude Jesse does NASCAR Truck Series. Jesse, say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? We're here, Willow Springs, balcony. My first time here, so I'm about to rip with this thing. Hopefully it stays in one piece. 206,000 miles on this LS7 stock, and it's still supercharged. Supercharger on there, 184,000 miles, so should be cool.
This thing's gonna be rowdy for sure.
It's gonna be fun. Then Rome might give him pointers. I might give him pointers if we see something. So this would be a good experience for him to get like.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
Because he does NASCAR Truck Series, or it's like Cup. Oh.
Truck Series, NASCAR Truck Series.
Okay, NASCAR Truck Series,
NASCAR
and then
Gander RV Out and Outdoors Truck Series.
so like
Okay,
all
whatever you
around
said.
car enthusiast. Because now he's doing drifting because he likes everything car related.
Yes, drifting's where it's at though.
Yeah.
Well, we would definitely like being in those race trucks, I'm sure, and like I know, anything with a motor, I get excited.
I have a lot of ADHD though. I don't know if I can sit there for
Yeah, that
500
many laps.
turning
Yeah, he's right.
Like, I might end
have
up
a
on
lot
my
of
phone,
ADHD
like
too.
looking at stuff, or I don't know, man.
You do get sideways. You do get sideways. There's contact, a lot of contact.
See, that part would be cool.
Yeah,
Contact
it's
part's
cool
dope.
until you hit the wall.
Alright, talk to you guys later.
Alright.
See ya.
What do you think, Taka? Does the Supra like it?
I don't know whether they like it, but
Right.
for sure the front tires start traveling more, and then we see less correction now.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we tried it. We went one lap too many maybe on this guy, but we're here, might as well. And you can't blow a fender off because there's no fender on, so I just did it. It's weird, for sure. The steering is a completely different car with the camber like that in the front. It kind of like does this thing where it'll swing and then swing. I don't know how to describe it. I need to like work my way into it, just not just go like full, you know?
Next time we bring out the Zero Ackerman and try that.
Yeah, I forgot the Ackerman spacers from Weissfab, which I usually just run the max Ackerman, but I want to try like the in-between one to see how it reacts with that. But I think we're gonna have to thank Matt Field and say thanks for pushing me to do this, because I think it's gonna make the car more competitive. Should have done it earlier, but I just don't have all the knowledge, so I learn something every time with the car, so I'm learning something new. It was cool, so more practice. See ya, Paul.
All right, man.
Trent Beecham's first test day. That car's way too loud in my opinion, but he's doing good. He's dialing in different setups, same as we are, so it's like each time out's been different. I didn't get to film the other ones, but I think he's doing pretty good, making progress with his car. Aaron! Aaron's here.
Watch out!
Hey Trent! Why is your car so loud? America. Yeah, hey, is your front pushing sometimes when you enter?
Well, I think the rear is getting...
Oh, so much grip that it, okay. The next thing, grip. All right, guys, Trent's leaving. We're gonna do our goodbyes. We're filming our goodbyes. Bye, Trent. Bye. 6 feet away, high five. Bow. It was fun driving with you. Hopefully soon, again.
See you next weekend.
See you next weekend. Bye, Schaefer. Okay, guys. Let's say bye to Kyle. Are you driving right now?
I'm just gonna send one more, yeah.
Test that clutch out.
We'll see.
It'll work, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna drift through here and say bye. Bye. See you later. See you later. See you later. Okay, so thanks for coming with us today, guys. Made a lot of improvements. We got to thank Matt Field because I'm stubborn and he got me to change it. So thank you, Matt. And then we still got more changes to make. Car worked really good all day. No mechanicals or anything weird. We're happy with it. Mark and me are pretty like stoked on like the progress. Yeah. So it's gonna be a good season whenever it starts. We're gonna be ready, guys.
Next year.
Yeah, maybe 2021. I hope not. Don't say that out loud.
brand new cars.
Let's hope like let's hope it's like soon. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna keep making videos for you because if you guys are stuck at home, we're gonna try and provide content for you. See you, bud.